And that's kind of the concept of what adaptability really is. Let's look at the definition here. I define it in our handouts as doing a workaround. Now, if you've ever had intellectual technology, not intelligent technology. What is IT? And information technology. If you ever had a problem with your computer or with a speaker or something, or things didn't work right, you had to call the IT expert. And my phone's broken, or I can't get online, or whatever. And one of the things you always find out when you're working with IT is they always say, well, here's a workaround to this. You push this button over here, you try this, and workaround always meant, I know you want to, I don't know, get online, have your printer work, print your photos, be able to email, and it's not working this way. So we're going to go this way. That's what the workaround is. That really is the bottom line picture of what adaptability is. It's a workaround. It's getting something you need, moving towards some goal you have, but having to adapt to the realities. Let me talk a little bit about that. You know, a few months ago, if you've been remembering the different topics Henry and I have been talking about, I did one on a thing called resilience. And resilience is similar to, but actually very, very different than adaptability. I want to show you. Resilience is when you continue your well-being when you're under adversity. People who are resilient are people that have maybe had a medical problem and they've still, had good well-being. They've been, successful people, even that kind of adversity. Or they've had some kind of a financial problem and things have really tanked for them. And they've had to start off with nothing or bankruptcy. Or people that have gotten divorced or had a psychological issue or an emotional hurt or whatever. And because resilience has more to do with kind of like the protective aspects of how do I still survive here. Adaptability is more aggressive. It's more assertive. Adaptability is really how you can use your environment to take charge of your life, as opposed to kind of making sure you're surviving okay. Adaptability is like, I'm going to use the circumstance, the people in my life, my own strengths, relationships, gifts I have, opportunities, thoughts, creativity to make my life a better thing. So use resilience to make sure that you're safe and that you're out of a crisis. Use adaptability to get where you want to go. That's the difference between the two. One prevents damage. The other, it increases success. All right. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to give you the essential aspects of what adaptable people are like, how they function, what they do, some of the tricks they use just in working with leaders and executives for so many years and watching what they do to get where they want to go. So, some of these things you may go, I know somebody that does that, or I do that one. But I guarantee you there'll be several things in here you'll think, I could use more of that aspect to help make me more adaptable. Because what the opposite of an adaptive person is a person who falls apart easily. They get thrown off of their horse very easily. And you've probably been around people that life went well when things were going well, but when they were trying to get goals met, obstacles were hit and they just had no way of surviving. And you don't want to be that. You want to be a survivor, not better than a survivor, you want to be a thriver. All right? So the first part is that adaptive people welcome change. Now, change